Oh my god, I'm not gonna cry. Wait, is it very sad? Okay, I thought I didn't drop like a heavy bomb. Okay, compared to like the others. Okay. Okay, hi, I'm Kristen. Nice to meet y'all. I am 22, going 23 this year, and I'm a Monash student in my final year. Yeah.
My name is Michael. I'm from University of Melbourne. I'm from Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Health Sciences.
Hi, I'm Kimberly, and I'm studying in the University of Melbourne, and I'm doing my Bachelor's of Arts.
My name is Wayne. I'm from Monash, Faculty of Business and Economics.
The last time I cried, I can't really remember, but I'm quite sure I know what I cried about, which was that probably just being really lonely here and like not really having my close friends around me compared to like being back home. Just trying to deal with being alone, and I've cried a lot this year, even though it's only February now. Yeah.
Maybe probably in 2018, I guess. Yeah. So at that time, I was in quite a bad place. I was seeing a girl, and we recently broke up, and from then onwards, like I just spiraled downhill, picked up a lot of bad habits along the way. I hurt a lot of people. Like most of my relationships with my friends were strained as well. Yeah.
I cry quite often and easily. So actually, the last time I cried was just like 2 days ago. Yeah, my best friend who's in Singapore told me that her mom got admitted to the hospital. So yeah, that was the last time I cried. So like, her mom has like stomach cancer, and like actually she's been like battling it for 2 years. So it's like kind of like an ongoing thing which like has been going on for quite long already. But then like recently, like the mom was like going through a lot of pain at home. And like she just like said she couldn't like take it anymore, so they decided to bring her to like the A&E, and like then they found out that she has like pneumonia. And I think it was quite hard like receiving the news from her through text, cause like through these 2 years from like the beginning, it's like I was kind of like there in Singapore, and I was like, oh okay, I can like go visit you now, or like do you need anything, I can like buy food for you. But then like this time when she told me, it's like I'm just here, and all I could like do is like reply her text. Yeah, and like ask for updates.
It was in 2017 when I came back for college in Clayton. So because during Trinity I stayed in the city, so when I moved to Clayton it was a big shock to me because it was very quiet at night, there was nothing to do. And back then I came back early for orientation, so my friends weren't back in Melbourne yet. So the first few days I actually cried myself to sleep. It was quite an interesting experience.
Why do you cry yourself to sleep?
Because I felt very lonely. My friends weren't back. The time difference then was 3 hours. So while I was trying to sleep, my friends were all back in Singapore having dinner. My sister wasn't in Melbourne yet, so I had no one to find at night. Yeah.
I'm definitely okay. I would say that crying is just part of life. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, obviously there are some moments that you get disappointed because you don't get really what you want all the time. But I would say that mostly I'm quite a happy person now.
Yeah, I think I'm like okay. Like, cause it's still quite recent. Yeah, but yeah, I think as a whole I'm still okay.
Yeah, of course.
I think now I have this very healthy habit of journaling when I feel like shit, or when I feel like something, like I'll just journal. If it's to a point where like I actually feel sad, then I just cry. And I think lately I've been crying a lot because I think a lot of people just generally don't want to cry because they're like, oh, crying is just like being weak, so I will try my best not to cry. But I think nowadays it's like when I feel sad, I just try to let myself cry, and it feels really good. Yeah.
I guess it's like when you get drunk, you don't really think about your feelings. Yeah. But I guess that was not very healthy. So how I climbed out of that hole was mostly like having better coping mechanisms. I started seeing a counselor. I even went to a GP to get a mental health care plan, so I could see a psychiatrist as well. Not really a psychiatrist, sorry, a psychologist. Yeah. So it actually helped me work through my feelings back then.
I think for me, I try to like talk it out as much as I can. But personally, I'm quite like introverted. So there are times where I don't feel like talking it out, and I do like just tell myself like, okay, tonight I'm just gonna like stay under my sheets and like cry and like eat ice cream and like just watch Netflix. But yeah, I try to like make time for myself to like feel like shit. Yeah.
Pretty much got used to it lah. So the first few days were rough. Then after a while, sort of got used to the fact that I was going to live in Clayton with, yeah. So staying in Clayton was a bit difficult because I'm quite active, so I don't like to stay at home. I like to go out, but there was nothing to do. So I just had to make some lifestyle changes, I guess. So what I did was I used to go to the city in the day. So I would just take the train all the way, just spend a day in the city and just come back at night. And after a while, probably like 1 week, my friends started coming back. So I had more people to hang out with.
If you're alone overseas, I think it's a really good opportunity for you to, as cliche as it sounds, just find yourself, find your thing, find what works for you. And I realized you have to do things, like you can't just like be alone and not do anything. Like that is not productive. And if you do that, you kind of like you don't know what to do with yourself. So you have to give yourself like something to do, work, exercise, do something. And journal if you have to, cry if you have to.
I guess the most important thing is like to have friends around you. They are a very good support mechanism. Family members as well. I think the best is not to just keep your feelings bottled up and to share with others like what you're feeling at the moment. Some people have definitely been through the kind of things that you've been through, so they can give you quite good advice as well. Yeah.
I think it's like quite important like not to be so hard on yourself. Like coming here is like not easy. It can be like really fun, and it can be like really bad on certain days as well. And try not to compare yourself with like others, cause like yes, like a lot of people come here to like study, but not everyone's journey is different. Yeah.
Definitely talk to someone about it, because even though there's the time difference and the distance and whatnot, right? At least your friends are still available through text. So at least if someone to talk to, you'll feel better if you talk to someone. Yeah.
Hi guys, we're from SOV Social,
representing our video producers Jingtong and Linda. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it.
Do remember to follow us on our social media and also leave a comment down below on what other videos you'd like to watch next.
See you next time.
Bye!
You want to talk about the last time you cried because of your Korean oppa?
Oh, last time I cried because Korean oppa, because Crash Landing You. The new Netflix series just ended and I don't know what to do with my life now, because the female lead and the male lead are so handsome and pretty. So yeah, I cried in every episode. But yeah, after you end a Korean drama, you just don't know what to do afterwards. Really.